Okay. Hello, Godzilla. You may be the one person, but I'm waiting for more people. Wow. I have no idea how many people are gonna show up at the moment, but I'm just gonna be here shortly. Not like an hour, maybe under that, but possible. But I need to rest. I just got through a whole day of being at my dad's work, and now I earned the award for watching the film that I watched regarding to Markiplier. And hey, Liquid Museum freaking person. How many people I am expecting, because YouTube system is not going good. And also thank you for asking. And how you doing? And also how you doing, my people? How you doing? How you doing? Not seriously, how you doing? I'm doing good, just relax. Alright, that's good. Just relaxing and chilling. That's cool. I would recommend. I mean, I don't know if some people already told you this before, but meditation is cool. Also, same here? Okay, cool. Okay, we already got two people here. But I will deliver the message, and a question is going on in theaters right now, and I recommend you give full support with this movie. Because you can basically tell by the title of this live stream. You know, I'm just gonna straight up say it. I just watched Iron Lung. And it was produced, directed, filmmaking, legit, all the above. Well, not, he didn't do everything to himself, but he had a team of people. And the film cost $3 million to make. And it earned a good opening. If I'm not mistaken, maybe a $20 million on box office, and it's not getting recognition and stuff. Two or three. Oh, as I'm trying to read that, I was trying to focus on something. What I am surprised, I'm not sure if it's YouTube system, but right now I am seeing 25 people. That's insane. Which I don't get that. I heard a lot of people say Lion King was a good film. Let me tell you, it was worth it. The word worth it was mentioned in the movie. The movie, sorry. Yes, I am talking about Markiplier's movie. It's not only Markiplier's movie, but it was a creation from the creator of the same name, which I forgot the person's name, but you know, it's based on the same title of the game, which I'm not really familiar with the game because I watched the film blindly for the first time, and I really wish y'all see me, like, depending if it was a reaction video or blind commentary or something. But let me tell you, it was worth it. And guess what? If I had to put something in the description or something, I would imagine, and I doubted that Mark himself will ever watch this live stream and be like, well, I do really appreciate it, but hold on. Well, I do appreciate the fact that you appreciate my movie, because even though it's number one, and so much for flattering himself, some people say that, but when it comes to sarcasm or this and that, but when he's being for real about something, he is for real about how the way. Not gonna lie, Markiplier being in the movie feels like it was a good choice. Exactly. Exactly. I almost got emotional. And also, hello, SMG 1412 official. Okay, let me calm down and put my hair back, because I feel like I am acting like Markiplier with the long hair. Oh my gosh. So you're all gonna be surprised. Like PM at this time, I think some people are already asleep, or you're just bored out of your mind watching your phone, watching your tablet, watching TV, or just doing something busy at the moment. For me, I just finished the day. I just finished the day of, yeah, say hello to that person. The reason I think Markiplier was a good choice because sometimes he's really funny, but he's really serious at times. I feel like it was the best decision they have ever made. Exactly, Godzilla. Exactly. Uh, the moment that Mark released the trailer and more marketings and stuff, let's be for real, guys. I wish I'd done a reaction. I wish I gave my thoughts to the video, but at least I reacted to the trailer of the movie and promoting it. And I feel like I am promoting it and giving advertisement for the film, which is not really sponsored, not really, but as I'm giving my support to him. How are you doing, PM? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm actually happy and surprised. I don't know if I should say surprised. I mean, I'm just satisfied. I'm satisfied and happy isn't two different words, but they're the same thing. But my point is, I am happy and proud of Mark how he made this movie based on the same title of the game, and the creator accept the idea of making a film that is an indie film, and it got more money. And when you really think about it, it's not only a rated R film. No kidding, it's a rated R film, which got to do with blood and gore and stuff. But my point is, it is beating the record of box office, just like what happened 2 years ago with Terrifier 3, because Terrifier 3 did a good box office performance, and it was the first indie animated, well, not animated, indie horror film to reach that much money until the not theoretic, theater running time, or running weeks and days until it was done, until it made it to $9 million on box office, or $1 million box office. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, by the time, like, few years ago, when I was trying to reach out to Terrifier, it made me feel like, damn, some people are not interested in Terrifier, but with the success it got, it made people convinced that they want to do something indie from the genre of horror, or the genre out of horror. But my point is, my actual point is, Mark, I don't know if I should say he beats all odds. Like, honestly, in my opinion, I just feel like I want to, like, say allow what that has happened, because what's crazy is that I spent 2 hours watching this film, and I waited all the way to the end. Which, there's no spoiler, guys. If you want to enjoy the credits, enjoy the credits. I'm telling you, it's worth it, and the word "worth it" is mentioned in the film. And also, let me tell you, as much as I don't want to spoil what happened in the movie, I just want to let y'all know the film is worth it, and I promise you, it's gonna be worth it if you can handle the horror or anything regarding to the film. Let me tell you, it is. I haven't watched Iron Man, I think, but the box office is showing that it's really good. I can really tell that it's a piece of art. So exactly. I mean, I will admit this. Mark really took his time. He really took his time to not only write the story, but he found a team to do it. They found everybody that they can possibly think of. And quite honestly, I'm proud of him. I know most people, like millions of subscribers, like, had his back, not only for silly videos and series of videos and updates and stuff. That really shows how he brought commitment to being one guy full of team of people who bring in the genre, or legit everything. Okay, now YouTube is recommending me question, sticker, Q&A. What a book you think you will make a... Nah, I'm cool. But still, I don't know, like I'm trying to like balance my words in a good statement how much I'm proud of Mark. Most people are proud of Mark how what he did. Is he a good way to tell it? It was a piece of art you slowly piece together to get the right actors and get the right lines. Then boom, you made an intentional something great. I agree to that fact. Um, Originally I was not gonna do this live stream, but it's gonna kind of like leave out something. And earlier today, I went with my dad's work, and I took a break, and then I trimmed my beard to actually look like Markiplier, and let my hair go out like the character. But nowadays, Mark had a short, long hair sort of thing, and I still have a long hair based on my freaking long hair ponytail shit. But still, you know, before and during the film, I was checking on the cast list, which I was really surprised to learn that Elisa Lovelock and Troy Baker was in the film. And two VA that means voice actor and voice actress were in this. Troy Baker was well known as a guy who plays he played a role of Joker somewhere in a Batman game or something. But with Elisa Lovelock, or actually, no, let me go back to Troy Baker. Troy Baker plays Joel's in The Last of Us, part one and two. And that's like only two roles that I recognize Troy Baker in. He must have been working on other games or other things, but in this one it's crazy that he was part of it. But Elisa Lovelock, she voices Maggie like freaking um what's her name? Karen in SMG4. She played like glitch characters that you can ever think of. And Mommy Longlegs for Bobby's Playtime. And she ended up in the movie. She made it to the big screen. And I'm proud of her of that. And I'm proud of Troy. I'm proud of everybody who worked on this film. And it's crazy. Like, yeah, nice. Yeah. Like, I don't want to get too emotional, but damn. It must have taken like a year or two to make the film possible. See, this is what I mean for getting actors as really known is a good decision as well. Yeah, like, I totally agree with everything what Godzilla's saying right here. Support Godzilla Atomic. Oh my gosh. As much as I want to tell you what happened, I just want to let everyone know go watch the movie and support the heck out of it. Show. Okay, this is the thing what I learned. Hollywood or people who are executives or whatever, they're not giving attention to Iron Lung because it's an indie film. Just because there's another film called Send Help, another horror film that's a Hollywood related movie, which I get it. It's other box office got something to do with Hollywood movie that matters in cinema and stuff, which I get it what you're trying to do. But at the same time, Iron Lung beat the record for a reason, and it's not on the list on the box office like box office mojo or whatever the frick it's called. I checked on the website. I checked on top five or what's the opening weekend of it, and it's not being shown. And that's the thing because Hollywood themselves don't want to acknowledge too much when it comes to indie projects. I was thinking the same thing when it comes to Terrifier 3, which they earn a lot of box office, but with freaking Iron Lung, I'm actually gonna do research on that currently. Hold on. So since I am pulling my phone, I mean my tablet. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna. Okay. When I'm actually looking at the box office is 20 million worldwide. I found a crazy one movie. I guess hasn't it. Oh, I wasn't finished reading that, but YouTube was like message restricted. Jeez. But once again, I think I just to read that. But anyways, um, that's crazy. Like looking at the opening of the film was $17 million, 800,000. Man, like okay, it's not letting me go see further. The fun is crazy is, and it shows top five shows how good it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm seeing the difference of the dynamic of 85.6%, meaning $17 million there. Internationally is $3 million, and when you put that together, that's $20 million, 800,000. That's the most craziest thing you ever see from a movie. Some people say that the movie is actually it calculation. Some people say it's $23 million. 23. That's like 23 compare the production budget of $3 million. Wow. I'm guessing $3 million got something to do with the blood or the fake blood, clearly. But I mean, based on the setting, based on everything, as much as I do not want to spoil it, I'm telling you, it's crazy. No wonder they used $3 million at the scenes. The It's like saying you're seeing the visuals and you're seeing all of it. They might do things on scratch, but they might do some things when it comes visual, like VFX sort of thing. Like as much as I was focusing on the movie, is I can't get over the fact of the editing, the um, the cinematography, or legit everything. No wonder that there was a big team working together with this movie. Okay, I just found out that 9 hours ago, Iron Lung, the box office controversy explained, and other things. Let's see the news. Okay, now I'm seeing this. Markiplier's Iron Lung removed from the box office chart returns 7 times its box office. That was a day ago. So wait. So Iron Lung director Markiplier cries after self-financed the movie debut for $21 million salary. A hero's moment to show an indie film is possible. Exactly. Ireland is really good. It was homemade food, and food is better as it's homemade, not a factory made. This is freaking facts. There you go. There you go. My God. I'm trying my best not to be too speechless at the moment, but my gosh. I'm I'm asking myself, indie projects are possible. as much as you make the what it's worth and how much money you've been saving, you gotta use your money the best way of doing a production budget. And that's what Mark did. He didn't do it alone when you think about it. There was no studio, there was nothing. But there was like people, group of people, they find their way to put it all together. I'm guessing they found some studios or some companies or indie people that knows Mark. They want to make a film with him, and that's what they got. It really proves how much Mark can make something possible, and he's not the only one, because there was a director Damien Leone, the director and creator of Terrifier, which you never thought Terrifier, the first one, second, and third, will be successful. Like, it's like you're building stairs. You build one brick upstairs, and it doesn't break yet. And then you make more stairs, like piece by piece on the first step. And then you make another one, and you make another one. And you, like, try to times that. You times that like the bricks are money, or better yet, times that the attention, or better yet, the effortness and the passion and legit everything that you can put up. And it builds up people interest, and that's the example of a brick. Okay, exactly. Every step you take, it just gets better and better. Yes, like it is crazy coming from me to say this, but I know most people will not understand what I'm trying to say. But I am talking serious as much as I am, because it feels like I'm acting like Mark, but not really. But I am generating myself for me to explain what I think, in my opinion, what I think about the film. And quite honestly, it's been a ride. It's really been a ride, and it was really worth it. Now, on my review for the film, I like the music. I like how everything was accurate from the game, which I haven't seen the game. I watched the film blindly, but I will say this: Mark's acting was crazy and insane. And I'm not sure if he had an acting coach or he knows how to act in some way. And I asked myself, will I ever act? At some point, I will. Because who knows? If I was following the same footstep as SMG4, Luke for Glitch, Luke and Kevin, or Damien Leone's for Terrifier, or Mark for his movie that just came out, like, I would be emotionally heartbroken and sad. Well, not heartbroken, I mean heartwarming. I would be satisfied if I was ever in his position, the same position like him. But I go a long way if I can make that happen. But now I can feel it in my heart. So, since I've been growing up after all these years, for 11 years on my channel, saying something either smart or intelligent, not saying something, but now this really made me inspired to make something that Mark made. I really am proud of him, but I'm trying not to get emotional, but if you're gonna be an actor in a movie, I feel like your character should be at least part with the water kind of thing. Oh, really? Hold up, let me see. I'm gonna remember that quote from you, or other things that you're advising me. If you're gonna be an actor in a movie, I feel like your character should be at least be a part with the water kind of stuff. Hmm. I think I know where you're trying to get there, but part of my mind is telling me there's two different ways what you're trying to say, like a character that I should play, or if I ever get a role or something. But voice acting is one thing, but IRL acting, that depends. That determines. But let me tell you, there's a lot of ways. Even if I go to college or go to classes or do anything, either I have experience or not, you'll be surprised to find out that if my channel grows and people see how I act in a project or a show of my own and go to someone else's, that'll be crazy and insane, and I'll be honored. And depending on people's opinion or people how they see in me, there's a lot of potential. It's like saying self-confidence in me, but I do bring confidence on others as well. So, but I appreciate Godzilla, but honestly, yeah, but enough of me. But I just want to get back to what I'm saying about the movie. Now, as much as I want to say a lot about the movie, um, like I'm trying to like avoid everything. If we're gonna, oh wait. Okay, if we're gonna be going for acting, I don't feel like you should do IRL acting. I feel like you should do voice acting. There's a lot of impression I can do. Many impression indeed. Yeah. Impression of voices. Yeah, something like that. Or something like this. Or something I cannot speak loudly because everyone's asleep. Okay, I'm acting a bit creepy, but I don't have the energy to make noises right now because everyone's asleep, like my parents and my sister and my nephews. But I can say that's a little glimpse of my acting, or voice acting. But you'll see somewhere down the line for my videos or my live streams or something, so stay tuned for that. But once again, back to this. I loved everything about the film. It makes it so accurate, like in the game. But I gotta go check on the actual game though, because based on everything, I wasn't aware about its story or something. I should talk about underwater stuff. I feel like you would be a good voice actor with a underwater villain. You know what? That's a good advice. You know, if I if I ever got a role like that, you probably jinx the future of your prediction, something like that, somewhere down the line. Because if I ever did got a role like that, you got it. Well, I'm talking low right now because this is not how I normally talk, but when it's nighttime, it's just not. I'm trying not to make any noises, and I'm kind of like acting like Mark, as serious and also as calm as I can be, not like super crazy, like, oh hello, something like this and that. You know what I mean? But still, yeah. But I'm sorry, we're kind of getting off focus of what I'm trying to say about the movie. I can say I recommend you tell everybody to watch the film. I recommend like legit everybody. And since it's 10 of my time, damn, it's gonna be a long talk for me. Kinda, but either. If you're gonna go ironic thing, I feel like you would be a hero. Oh, a hero. I mean, a main character hero. I mean, that really determines what what kind of acting I'll end up in IRL or voice acting as well. Time will tell. And of course, oh, Forsaken Gaming and right is hello. Okay. Well, what am I gonna say about the film? I want to say more, but I am telling myself, do not spoil it because you will be an idiot if you say something spoiler related. All I can say outside the story, the music, the visuals, the cameras, like the cinematography, and a lot has happened. I mean, clearly, when it comes to a radar movie, an indie horror movie film, you can tell. You can clearly tell it got something to do with like fake blood and gore stuff and this and that. You know what I mean? There's some things that will like surprise you. I will admit that. But the information of the movie, I can tell you a little hint. It's like you're going underwater, but not really. You're just going through a place regarding to blood and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm thinking it got something to do with, I don't know. I mean, based on the pictures and based on the film that I just watched, basically you're going underwater that it look like there's blood there. But there's a freaking sea tank that takes you down while you see what's about to go down. As much as I know what happened to the result of the movie, I can't tell you too much. As I know it. But there is something I will say. As I'm giving my thoughts on my review of the film, the final thing I will say, as I'm being generous and as much as I want to give everything, I'm about to go, so, but, okay, take care, Godzilla. And, okay, I'll make this quick. As much as close is a 10 out of 10, it is a 9 out of 10 for me. But I might change my mind to go back to 10 out of 10 for the movie itself. And is it 5-star? Damn right it is. Like, I don't know, like, something tells me, like, a 9 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 is kind of close enough as I can possibly give it. Because it is a good film. It was the best film it's done. Is the greatest? I can tell if I can say it's the greatest. It might be. Because for my first experience and my first excuse me, my first impression of the film, part of me feels like I want to watch it again. But I'll be waiting, not only because it's going on DVD and Blu-ray, but most likely it will show up somewhere on a website that I might rewatch it again and give it a month or two. It might um, have some this and that, you know what I mean? I'm looking at the picture and I am so amazed of everything that is shown. Based on the breakout indie horror game by David, so I cannot pronounce his name, but David, my God. The cast is crazy. That was good. That was really good. Looking on the picture and looking how the movie is, and based on a lot, I'm really proud of Mark. I feel like I gotta see the game. I don't know. I think I said enough. But I will say this lastly to end the stream off. It feels like a video that I'm recording, but for those who joined the stream, I really appreciate it. And hopefully the person who is not here did not quote me from that. But anyways, thank you Godzilla, thank you Liquid, Museum, Ant-Man 123, SMG 1412 official, and what else? Who was here? Forsaken Gaming and Grinding. Thank you all for joining the stream. I wish I could say more, but like I said, this is like under an hour of a stream. Like, you expect me to talk more, but I gave my review, my thoughts of the film. Spoiler free, that means no spoilers regarding to the film. I want you all to experience and give me your thoughts of the film because, my God, Mark was brilliant. Not just because he was acting, he was directing, he was doing everything that he could to make the film possible. So with that, good job, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Thank y'all for watching the stream. Please support the film. Support the film. Watch the film. Give it a chance. Please give it a chance. Just recommended the movie. This is convincing me that I feel like I want to make my own movie, but depending if I have it or not, that depends. Like under 40 minutes, but still, this is the longest way for me to go out with the outro. But once again, go watch Iron Lung. That's still in theaters, and give it a chance. And you better hurry up because at some point it's gonna be not be in theaters anymore. But still. And tomorrow, tonight originally I was gonna do a recording for the NRG reaction. Tomorrow, hopefully I am not that busy because I just went through my dad's work, and I'll be tired. And as much as I want to speak normally, but I am kind of rough low to not make too many noises as my parents, my nephews, and my sister is sleeping. I'm in my room as much as possible if y'all can hear me from far here or up close to let y'all know what I think about the movie. So, if I'm making myself clear, hopefully I am not that low. Hopefully y'all understand that you should watch this movie, freaking Iron Lung, Markiplier movie, but it's not only that, but it's based on the game, the same title. I gotta go watch it. I already seen the movie, but I need to watch the gameplay of the game. That is based off the game, but now it became a movie thanks to Mark. And thanks to the team and thanks to everybody. This is convincing and this is boosting up to the indie genre, the indie filming industry, the filming indie genre, the category, legit everything. It's showing what makes a difference, what an indie film can do than modern day Hollywood movies. Like, don't get me wrong, some movies can work, but some movies don't work. Sometimes these indie films really show that when you start something small or less money or less low budget, as much as possible when you put the production on, you get where I'm going with this. I can go on with the list when it comes to making like a film. If you have a good decent amount of budget of a money production, it really shows you're not the only one because you're not just one person that's working on it. It shows that you have passion and effortness to make something possible, and that's what Mark did for this movie. I think enough said. I think I'm done. Well, under 40 minutes or exactly 40 minutes, but anyways, I'm gonna leave Markiplier's channel and leave the link for the for the for the freaking showing of Iron Lung. You know, the hashtags or the support or even blood donations that y'all can support and also donate, as Markiplier has mentioned on this video. So go watch the film. Please support it as much as possible so you can boost up for something that he can create more, maybe actual movies somewhere down the line. I'll be interested and looking forward what comes next for him in the future. So exactly 40 minutes of the stream. I'm out of here either way. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Markiplier. Make sure you watch the movie Iron Lung in theaters right now and give it a chance. Let me know in the comments below. Just let me know, and don't bring any spoilers until maybe a week or two, or better yet, a month or 2 months later if you already seen it. But if you got the chance to see it, but that depends. But either way, please support the heck out of the film and see what could happen. Most likely, what could happen, what will happen, most likely we'll see if the box office will roof to the top. We'll see. But in the meantime, I'm done. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Rest up. Depending if you're watching this on nighttime or in the morning or whenever, if you're watching it live or you're watching it after the stream was over, that depends. I just want to make sure and let y'all know take care as always, my people. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, maybe for another live stream or another video regarding to SNG4 fanmade videos and NRG video, which I promise to react to, and if I get the energy. So, dang it, my freaking. Sorry, I had to put my MetaQuest to charge, and I gotta put this down in charge. I gotta put everything in charge. So, for real, I'm out of here. Y'all take care as always. So yeah, this is Repair on the 3, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Y'all take care as always. Take care, my people. Bye.